Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. So, this is Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 9. The setting is in Belmont, where Portia lives, and the events are going on in the room in which Prince of Arragon is going to test his luck. So, this is one of the most important scenes, because casket scenes are most important in Merchant of Venice. So, we have read one casket scene of Prince of Morocco. This is other casket scenes of Prince of Arragon. So, we just proceed this. Scene 9, it is Belmont, room in Portia's house, and there enters Nerissa with a servant. And Nerissa is in very hurry. Nerissa says, quick, quick, I pray thee draw the curtain straight. The Prince of Arragon hath taken his oath. So, Nerissa is saying that be quick and you should open the curtain. Why? Why to open the curtain? Because Prince of Arragon has taken the oath, because before trying the lottery of casket, one has to take an oath, and Prince of Arragon will tell what was the condition of that oath. So, and comes to his election presently. So, after taking the oath, Prince of Arragon is coming for his election, for his suitability to marry Portia. After this, trumpet sounds and Prince of Arragon enters over there, Portia enters over there, and with trains, servants of Portia. Now, Portia says to Prince Arragon, Portia cleared Prince Arragon that how would you attempt this lottery of caskets and what would happen if you fail. Portia clears both these points. So, Portia says, behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince. So, Portia said noble prince to Prince of Morocco also, and now Portia is saying noble prince to Prince of Arragon also. So, she is behaving respectfully to everyone. So, behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince, if you choose that wherein I am contained, straight shall our nuptial rites be solemnized. So, Portia says that if you choose the correct casket where I am, means where my image is, where I am contained, where my image is contained, straight out our nuptial rite will be solemnized. So, straight away what will happen? Our marital rites will be solemnized, means our marriage will occur straight as you choose the right casket. So, there is no delay in that. But if you fail, but if you do not choose the right casket, what will happen? Without more speech, my lord, you must be gone and hence immediately. And if you fail, you have to quit immediately without speaking much. This is the condition that Portia took forth in front of Prince of Arragon. Now, Prince of Arragon says that he is very well aware. He says that I am enjoined by oath to observe three things, that I am bounded by the oath, enjoined, bounded, I am bounded by the oath to observe three things. First, never to unfold to anyone which casket was I choose. So, if I choose the right casket, then the issue is finished, but if I choose the wrong casket, I will never disclose it to anyone which casket I chose. And if I fail of the right casket, never in my life to woo a maid in a way of marriage. And if I fail to choose the right casket, I will never woo any girl, any women in the sense of marrying. Means this is the first and last chance of getting marriage. So, if I do fail in my fortune of my choice, immediately to leave you and be gone. And the third condition is put on, is that if I fail in my fortune, then I will immediately go. So, this is the first time in the play that all three conditions have been clearly laid out, and these are being laid out with the dialogue of Prince of Arragon. Prince of Arragon himself clears that these are the condition and this is the oath by which I am enjoined, by which I am bounded. Now, Portia said, to these injunctions everyone doth swear, that comes to hazard for my worthless self. So, Portia says that these are the condition that everyone has to swear, that comes to hazard, that comes to danger for my worthless self. So, Portia is saying I am worthless, but still people are taking hazard and danger for me. So, these are some conditions which everyone has to take. So, I have not imposed any special condition on you. That is what Portia is trying to convince of Prince of Arragon. So, now Prince of Arragon goes on and he says, and so have I addressed me, fortune now, to be the heart's hope, gold, silver and base lead. And so, he says that I agree, addressed, I agree, he agrees that now I will try my fortune to my heart's hope, to my desire, because his desire is to marry Portia. So, he'll try his fortune to his heart's hope about, and how he will choose his heart's hope from gold, silver and base lead. So, three metals are there, one is gold, other is silver and the third is lead, which is base. So, now he says, now he read the inscription of the lead and he says, who chooseth me must give all hazard all he hath. So, the old inscription of the lead that was written was read by Arragon, and the reaction of Arragon is, you shall look fairer or give or hazard. So, to lead cascade, in which actually the image of the Portia is, Arragon is saying that if I am going to hazard anything for you, you should look more beautiful. So, lead does not seems to be beautiful to Prince of Arragon. What says the golden chest? So, now he turns to the golden chest and said, ha, let me see, who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. So, golden casket obviously says, because Prince of Morocco also read out these. So, Arragon says that who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. So, now he elaborates, now he deciphers this, that what many men desire, that many may means by the full multitude that may choose by show. So, he now understand the point, what is the point. He says that who choose me shall gain what many men desire, but many men may show the foolish multitude, many men may show the majority of the fool people that live in the world. So, he says that by many men I may come in the community of the fools. So, not learning more than fond or I doth teach. So, I am not going to learn from the foolish eye that do teach like this, which prices not to the interior, but like the martlet builds in the weather on the outward wall. So, this gold is giving a chance to whom? To many people. And who are many people? They are fools. So, I am not going to do like this, because in this way I will be looking in the way, in the fond way, in a foolish way. So, and I will be like the martlet bird which built its nest on the outer side of the wall, and that is placed on all type of weather hazards. So, even in the force and road of casualty, I will not choose what many men desired. So, even I am forced, and even there is a danger, I am not going to choose what many men desire, because he is expressing this, he is an elite personality and he cannot get what many men desire and what many men are going to get. So, because I will not jump with common spirits. So, he is not with common spirits, because he is a special fellow, and rank me with the barbarous multitude. So, he is not trying to get ranked with the barbarian people, with the savage people. So, why then thou silver treasure house? So, now rejecting the lead, because lead is not beautiful enough to attract Prince of Arragon, rejecting the gold, because gold is what many men desire and many men are fools, and Prince of Arragon is not a fool. So, he is now turning towards silver. He says, why then to thee, thou silver treasure house, tell me one more, that little thou dost hear. So, he says, now let us see what is there in the silver treasure house. So, now tell me once what title thou dost bear, what title, what inscription this bear. So, he is going to read the inscription, what is there on the silver cascade. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. So, who will choose me will get as much as one deserves. Now, to this Arragon goes on to elaborate this. He says, and well said too, and for shall go about. So, now he is impressed. He said, well said, to cozen fortune and be honorable. For who shall go about to cozen fortune and be honorable. So, there is no one in this world who can cheat his fortune and go honorable. So, no one is enough capable of cheating his fortune without the stamp of the merit. So, Means Arragon is saying that with merit only one can only proceed, and that is the right way, and no one can cheat its fortune. Now, let not presume to bear an undeserved dignity, or that estates, degrees and offices were not derived corruptly. Now, he is saying, but there are other methods. People gain offices, estates, property, people gain property, offices and degrees and all that with the corrupt method. So good it would be if it didn't occur. He is saying that the right way is to get what a person deserves, but there are other corrupt ways by which people get these things, and that clear honor were purchased by the merit of the weaver, and that clear honor were purchased by the merit of the weaver. How many then should cover their stand bare? How many be commanded then command? Now he is saying, if that would not happen, that people have gained this estates, these positions, these offices by the corrupt method, then various people who are now getting command, they must be giving command to those people from whom they are getting the commands. Means the people in the wrong people are giving commands from the higher position to the people who are noble. This is what Prince of Arragon is saying, because there are wrong things in life, but he agrees that one should get what one deserves. So, how much low peasantry will be then gleaned? So, if that would have been happened, then this poor peasantry must not have been searching grains from the after the harvest, and from the true seed of honor, and how much honor. So, they must be getting the true honor picked from the chaff and ruin of the times. So, then those who are outcast and ruined to be new varnished. So, those people who have been outcasted, those people who have been are in no use, now that can become truly honorable if this were the right method, that anyone gets what he deserves. So, well, but to my choice, who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. So, Arragon is saying that it is all right, there are corrupt methods, but the point is, it is very attractive that one should get what he deserves. So, he will go with silver casket. I will assume desert. So, I will assume what I deserve. I will get what I deserve. So, give me a key for this and instant unlock my fortunes here. So, give me the key for the silver casket and I will instantly unlock my whatever I deserve. So, after that there is a pause. Arragon says nothing. Portia says, too long a pause for that which you find there. Why are you so silent? What have you find there in the silver casket? Arragon, after a long pause, said, what's here? The portrait of a blinking idiot? So, there is a portrait of an idiot with the blinking eyes, means half eyes closed and smiling. So, in that silver casket, there was an image of an idiot. So, presenting me a schedule, and that idiot is presenting a schedule to Prince of Arragon, and he is saying, I will read it. How much unlike art thou to Portia? So, how much unlike is this Portia? How much unlike my hopes and my deserving, and how much unlike is this to my hopes, and how much unlike is this for my deservings, because I deserve this idiot. What he was trying to make the point. He says, who chooseth me shall have as much as he deserves. He again read the inscription and then says, did I deserve no more than a fool's head? So, Prince of Arragon deserves a fool's head. So, is that my price? Are my deserts no better? Am I not deserving better than this? Portia said, to offend and judge are distinct offices and of opposed nature. So, Portia says that to commit an offence and to pass a judgment on the offence are quite different actions and in their nature. So, they are opposed to each other. So, Portia is very smart and very talented. Portia gives a very smart answer that you have committed an offence and you cannot be a judge of yourself. Therefore, do not say that what is right and what is wrong. You have to just accept that you are an idiot. What is Portia trying to say? So, Arragon says, what is there? And now Arragon read out the scrolls. What is there? The 5 7 times tried this. The fire 7 times tried this. 7 times tried that judgment is, that did never chooses amiss. So, he says that whatever is written over there is well tested. Fire has tested it 7 times, and judgment, this judgment, whatever is given in the scroll, this judgment is tested 7 times. So, there is no doubt about that. The Prince of Arragon is a fool, and why he is a fool, now it has been clarified. That did never choose amiss. So, as it is been tested multiple times by this fire and multiple times by the judgment. So, there is nothing wrong in it. So, it will always be right. So, some there be, but the shadows kiss, such have a shadow's bliss. So, some people are there that chase, some are foolish people are there that get only appearance of happiness, because they just run behind the shadows, they just kiss the shadows. So, there are fools alive, I wish. So, and the scroll is saying that there are many fools, I know, silver or dare, so silver or air, and so was this, I will ever be your head. So, there are many fools like this who gray their hair just to show their old age, means they are whitening their hair, means their hair are whitened and they have nothing in their head, it is just showing that they are old. So, there are people like this. So, silver has this much importance. So, I will ever be your head, and that fool is saying, that fool in that casket is saying to Arragon that I will be your head. You are a fool and I am also a fool, and I will be your head. So, be gone, you are spared. Now, it is written, so go away, your chance is over. Still more fool I shall appear. Now, Arragon says, now still more fool I shall appear. Now I am appearing still more fool. By the time I linger here. So, the more time I stay here, the more I will fool, the more I will look like a fool. Why? Because I came here with one fool head, and I am going out of here from 2 fools head, because I got one more fool head. So, he is saying that more time I linger here, more time I will appear as a fool. So, with 1 fool's head I came to woo, and I go away with 2. So, I came with 1 idiot head, now I am going with 2 idiot heads. So, sweet adieu, I will keep my oath patiently to bear my wrath. So, he is saying that sweet dear lady, goodbye, farewell, and I will keep my oath what I have taken, and patiently I will bear my wrath, my misfortune. Now, Portia says, thus hath the candle, and with that this Prince of Arragon exit, because that was his oath that he will say nothing. So, Portia says, thus hath the candle sighed the moth. So, one more moth is burned in the candle. Oh, these deliberate fools, when they choose, they have the wisdom by their wit to lose. So, these are intentionally fools, they are deliberately fools, and when they choose the things, what do? They lose their wit, they do not have the power, they do not have the witty power. So, their wisdom is superficial. So, in the superficial manner they talk, and the superficial manner they think. So, in this way, Prince of Arragon, casket scene is Prince of Arragon goes over. Then Nerissa says that there is an ancient saying, just no here, hanging and wiving goes by destiny. So, Nerissa says that there is an old proverb, an old saying that hanging to death and getting a wife, these both are from luck. So, luck was not with Prince of Arragon. So, now Portia says that come draw the curtain, Nerissa. Now, Portia is saying that draw the curtain, Nerissa, and meanwhile a servant enters, and what does servant says? Where is my lady? Where is fair lady? Means where is Madam Portia? Portia says here. What would my lord? So, she is here. What do you want, my lord? Portia says. Now, see how respectfully Portia is talking to the servant, saying my lord. Now, servant says, Madam, there is alighted at your gate a young Venetian, one that comes before. So, servant gets the news that there is a young Venetian, a citizen of Venice, a young Venetian has came at your gate, and to signify the approaching of his lord, and he has came there just to message that his lord is coming, from whom he bringeth sensible regrets. And that Venetian who has came in the gate, he has brought sensible regrets, means sensible token of courtesy, means sensible gifts, means fancy gifts. That this is for what Bassanio was wanting 3000 ducats to give gifts to Portia. So, this that person has brought sensible gifts, to wit, besides comments and courteous breath, and that person has came with greetings and messages, and that are suitable for the court, gifts of rich value, and these gifts that he has brought, these are enough rich gifts. Yet I have not seen so likely an ambassador of love. So, yet now I have not seen such an ambassador, such an person who comes before his lord, and he is looking like the ambassador of the love. So, he is such a generous person. A day in April never came so sweet. So, in April month was never so pleasing, to show how costly summer was at hand. So, showing that rich summer is at hand. At this, forester comes before his lord, as this person, as this messenger, as this ambassador has came, as this horse rider has came, forester, horseman, as this horseman has came before his lord. So, it seems that the season is changing, the April has not been so rich, never been so rich, and he has brought costly gift, and that gift has really impressed the servant of Portia. Now, what Portia says? No more, I pray thee. Portia says, don't speak more, I request you. I am half afraid, thou wit. Say anon, he is some kin to thee. I am afraid that he must be a relative of yours. That is why you are praising him too much. Thou hast spent such high days wit in promising him, and that is why you are bestowing on him such a great praise. Come on, Nerissa, for I long to see quick Cupid post that comes so mannerly. So, come on, Nerissa, I wish to see the swift messenger. I wish to see the messenger who has come here on a messenger of a Cupid, love god, messenger of a love god, who has arrived in such a decent manner that Lord will come afterwards. Messenger has come forward, and he has brought gifts for the fair lady. Now, Nerissa says that Bassanio, Lord love, it thy will be. So, Nerissa said, may it be Bassanio, O God of love, if such is thy will. So, if it's will of the God, then how good it will be if this person would be Bassanio, means this if messenger is of Bassanio, because Nerissa is tilted a little towards Bassanio, but Portia is indifferent. Portia did not show any interest, and she just she replied that if you are praising that person this much, this means he must be a relative of yours. She scolded in a way to her servant. So, that was scene 9, and that was the end of act 2 also. So, in this way act 2 is finished, and this act 2 ended with this casket story, the two parts of the casket story, and from the next video we will start act 3, scene 1. So, thank you for being with me in such a long session. Thank you very much for your precious time.